So the Mini-Corps program is a college-based program only here statewide, so only in California. And our mission is to help migrant students stay on grade level and prevent them from falling behind. And we work one-on-one with them, we build relationships, and I do home visits. And that day I remember putting in my GPS the home I was going to visit. It turns out the student whose home I was going to go visit, he actually lived in the same apartment complexes that I did. The first thing that we like to do, and Mini-Corps taught me this, is to set up a connection and set up a relationship with these students first. I asked him, what do you want to do by the end of the year? He said, I don't really have goals, Ms. Vega. I'm just going to end up working in the fields like my parents. And he said, well, I'm not going to be able to go to college. And I asked him, why not? And he said, because I'm undocumented. I said, guess what? We have something else in common. I'm a DACA student, which means I'm also undocumented, and I was brought here to the United States when I was 3. And he looks at me kind of like, whoa, he didn't believe me. And then I said, and guess what? I also live in these same apartments. He couldn't believe me. He believed that being a teacher, you had to look a certain way or you had to live in a certain place. And so I said, let's do this. Have you been Student of the Month before? And he said, no. I said, this is what I want you to do first. I want you to ask your teacher, what can you do or what qualities she's looking for in someone who she chooses to be Student of the Month. And I remember every time I would go visit him and he would tell me, oh, someone else was chosen, someone else. And I said, well, are you doing what your teacher told you? And he's like, I can work on it. Well, the last day, knock on the door and I open it and he's looking at me with the face. And then he says, guess what? I was chosen to be Student of the Month. And I'm just like, I was amazed because maybe he didn't believe in himself, but someone else did. I think that, he really thought he could do it, and that's one of the most memorable things I remember from Mini-Corps.